Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. In today's episode, it is 3:45 p.m. I'm here. I'm ready. You ready? It's gonna be hard after an episode like yesterday's, but I'm ready to do my best. Shall we? Let's do it. I don't know if I mentioned in yesterday's episode, it was episode 600, and I also realized man, so I looked today, I was like, oh, episode 600. I went and I looked because I had to make a new playlist. My playlists are out of order, man. Can't believe this shit. The playlist that I made, the videos got added in the opposite order. So instead of going 1 to 199, it goes 199 to 1. It's gonna drive me insane, dude. It's gonna drive me out. I'm actually gonna sit down and reorganize them, and I'm gonna lose my mind. It's a nightmare, but I care. There's also one of the playlists is missing one video. I think it's episode 350 or 346 is missing from that playlist that it's supposed to be in. But I don't put the episode titles in the video name, so I gotta go hunt down what episode that was too to make my playlist right. I'm gonna do it, but I don't know when. Anyway. Anything else for you today? Not really. Just that's what happened to me today, and I went, ooh, I gotta fix that. I have not fixed it yet, but we'll see. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let's get going. Exile Hellhorned, Awoken, Soulsucker, Curse, oh. Hidden Passive, Steel Enhancer, March of Shields. It's okay. It's pretty good. Light Skipped is good. It's not like I'm gonna miss out on spikes here. Royalty is not good. It's interesting. I forgot I'm playing a champion where there is no choice. It's just pick the good one. When you see Royalty, you say, hell no. Instinctively, I almost clicked on Bloom of the Exiles because I like it a lot, but this is Imp Parade Queen. I am down for Hell's Banners. Hell's Banners means I get to take space draw very confidently, which I'm happy with. I'm gonna take the Trial, of course, because I'm greedy. That's terrifying. I have an Ascend and I have a March of Shields, so it shouldn't be the end of the world, but that guy's very scary. See what I can do to him here. Very little. Okay, so the plan here is simple. To avoid taking 18 damage, I need to draw Ascend on the next turn. It's not that crazy of an ask to say draw me Ascend within the first 3 turns of my run, please. No problem. I could also Ascend him, it doesn't make a difference. Mission accomplished. I don't think it's nuts to play like this by any means. I mean, it's not, because you can't know A, that first guy is going to be the one that's infused, and B, whether or not you're going to whiff. I didn't whiff, so I'm talking like I did, but I did not. Everything went fine. No notes. I do need Imp Sacrifice on this run, though, actually. Mama. I like it when the Imp goes, mama. I don't actually like that. I fucking hate it. I hate this stupid idiot unit. That's what I would say if I didn't like it. It's like, and I just keep rotating back and forth for the rest of the video. Alright, we're good. Thank you, based Steel Enhancer. Very cool. So, I think I want to take Horn Break. Fledgling Imp is a little bit of a bait here, I believe. I'm going to take Horn Break. I need a ping. I need the targeted card more than anything else. I will pick Sting because I don't like Wildwood Sap here. And so we have a rage scaling based idea with Shardtail Queen. So Animus of the Will. Animus of the Will? Yeah, Animus of Will is good. That's fine. I'm down. We can clown. We go left. Keep the Steel Shot. Multi-strike plus 25? Hell yeah. Our rage scaling is a little bit underwhelming presently, but... And by underwhelming, I mean non-existent. But I think we'll get there. I wonder if it would have been better to play Husk Hermit, actually. I don't think so, but it was definitely worth thinking about. At least. Because we could have put multi-strike on Husk Hermit. I thought about it while I was in there. I was like, ooh, I should check the banner first. But I think it's better to play it this way. So... Yeah, we should be fine. I guess Husk Hermit could be better if I saw Branded Warrior as an infusion, but nah, I'm fine with this. I think it's okay. Our survivability needs aren't that high because we have Light's Gift. I need enough to keep Shardtail Queen alive, and that's it. I'm actually... I have to play a Queen Zipling, but it's gonna live for longer than I'd like. This is the problem. The early game problem here is that I have Shardtail Queen, or I have Queen Ziplings live, and I don't want that. Because they get in the way of playing other Queen Zipplings. It is a real issue that we're going to have to face down. I don't have a strong idea of how. I want the money. I also need damage scaling, right? There is a chance that I miss all my damage scaling on this run, which would also be suboptimal, but I have decided I have a new plan for Monster Train. I've decided new meta. I'm gonna think positively. I'm just gonna positively think. I'm going to hit what I'm looking for. It's not a question. It's not a question at all, actually. I'm gonna hit a Rage card or a Razor Sharp Edge from this combat. It's not actually even that hard, it's just gonna happen. I'm manifesting it, if you will. That's not the card I wanted to play there. That's okay. I should have been putting Steel Enhancers on the Animus, but I mixed it up a little bit. Alright. Acceptable. I wasn't worried. I was never worried. I was never even close to worried. Look at that. I manifested a Ritual of Battle. Card's good. I am down to take another Steel Enhancer. Plus 3 HP is a lot. It may not seem like a lot, but when you go from being able to give 0 to 3, or in this case 6 to 9, it's pretty good. I think. This one, we're gonna do... I'm gonna check. I think I should wait on the Pact. Yeah. I think this is a classic mistake that I make, and when you're trying to just play ways that make sense, it's good to just wait. Now, this is a run where I need to plan to duplicate. Ah, you see the problem? I see the problem. Tell me what you see as a problem here. And this is actually a really interesting moment of Monster Train introspection here. You can tell me what you would do in this position with this setup, because there is a problem here. There's multiple problems here, actually. The main problem is there is no guarantee that I will see a Value Stone for Ritual of Battle. Because in the perfect world, I would play Value Stone, hold over Ritual. But I don't have another magic shop after this one. So you can say, I bet Monster Train will show me a Value Stone in one of the next 2 temples, which is 2 shots at a 1 and 3. Or you can take 2 -1s. I personally have changed my mind. I believe the correct play is the one that doesn't open up any level of randomness. I think it makes more sense to get 2 -1s and then duplicate it twice. Personally. You can disagree, because Value Stone is a little bit better, because you can find Value Stone -1 or Value Stone double stack, which becomes very good. However, yeah, I think it's really hard to justify going for the high roll, because when you miss, you just lose the game. It's not close. This is Soul Sucker. I would prefer to play the other Animus, but I drew Ritual on turn 1, so it's a little bit of a tough call, isn't it? Also, for the event, by the way, I didn't say it, but we got Real Fortress Hammer, so we get to take double draw. For the other Animus, but I think I just need the Rage now. It's a little frightening, but with Steel Enhancer, it'll be similar. And then this Animus can go do whatever the hell Animus does. Oh, she was dazed, so she didn't get to swing her or spawn her imp. Huh. Cool. You can heal this back. Okay, I'm really confident in this run now, by the way. I think that the big thing is when you do what I did here and you just grab the... Give me a sec, I gotta figure out what the hell I'm trying to say. When you just grab the 2-1s, it makes it a lot less likely that you're going to die. It really is just much easier to not get clapped here. I don't want to do damage to the boss. I want to bring the Forge Disciple up so that I'm not at risk of getting hit on the next turn. This is like, I feel like I'm playing as well as I can here. I feel like sometimes I kind of just... a lot of times what actually happens more accurately is I will just make... Fuck you, Soulsucker Talos. Ugh, that's fine, that's fine. I'll make plays and I won't think about things like that and I'll take like 5 or 10 damage here or there. In that case, I think I did what I could to take 0. But there's always the nagging feeling in Monster Train, for me anyway, maybe not for you, but there's always the nagging feeling for me that what I'm doing is not enough and there was something else I could have done. It was really good. A little while ago I played that run where I went and I redid the run, if you remember, and I ran it back and I realized that the run dies in different places if I don't make the choices I made before. And it's very interesting to see that and go, oh, that's right. It isn't so cut and dry in hindsight, even though it may feel that way. Monster Train is not an easy game at times. It's good to see that from time to time. Anyway, Cycle of Life is hilarious. Haha, everyone please join me. Take a moment. Haha, haha, Cycle of Life. Got him again. What an awful card. It really is. It's so sad. It was okay before the DLC too. I don't know if you haven't played the game for a long amount of time, by the way, you won't know this, but Cycle of Life actually got nerfed. It was truly the biggest nerf that we've seen in the landscape of Monster Train. Cycle of Life went from 4 spikes to 3 in an update. Which, oh man, you know what I should do? I should do a video. Oh man, I have a great idea for a video. I'm gonna work on this actually. I'm gonna go work on this after this video is done. I want to make a video recapping the most questionable Monster Train balance decisions. I should message Dusk about this. Oh, that's a great idea. I'll see. Maybe I'll see if he wants to join me for it. Even I might do. It'll probably be a solo thing. I don't know. Anyway, that sounds like a really fun video idea. A history of all of the unbelievable balance changes in Monster Train. Oh yeah. Because if you go back, if you go back in time on the channel, I covered the patches. Like I would wake up on patch day and make a little patch first impressions video, and talk about the patch notes and things like that. And I remember having to like 5 times read the patch note where they said they nerfed Glacial Seal, and just went, what the fuck do you mean they nerfed Glacial Seal? Where am I? Did I wake up in the Upside Down? Glacial Seal took a hit? One of the worst cards in the game got nerfed? That's crazy. It was so funny to me. It's a great video idea. Now that we're like at the end of Monster Train's balanced life cycle, I feel it definitely feels worthwhile to go back and take a look back at all of the crazy stuff they've done, because they've done some real wild balance changes in the past. A good idea. I'm glad I thought of that. I'm gonna skip this. I can think of a lot of changes that would be a lot of fun to talk about. Because I can also talk a little bit about why I think they made a lot of the changes they made, because most of them are logical. Like the Glacial Seal change was a change that they made to stop, because it was when they removed the frostbite cap. We've talked about this at length, I feel, on the channel. Also, I could have been playing another Fledgling if I wasn't paying attention. I didn't play bottom floor here, by the way. Normally I would say play bottom floor for the easier fight, but I have Light Skift and I have a lot of damage scaling. So I will crush. Oh, I should have sent Pyrelight Master there, but I'll crush Pyrelight Master anyway. He doesn't stand a chance. Yeah, through Light Skift and 2 chump blockers. We're also at 40 pack shards, so he's significantly less scary. Much more frightening when that guy does 36. Tiresome Climb, I don't know if there's been a run where I've picked Tiresome Climb and gone, man, that was a bad choice. Tiresome Climb has really shot up in my tier list of cards that you just pick when you see them. It's very good. Pardon me. Get some water before I record these. I've been feeling a lot of strain on my voice lately, but I'm not too worried about it. Queen's Tail over Drop Cage for sure. Queen's Tail's so good. Jackstrips? Okay, I don't know if it's good enough at this point. Jackstrips is like, it's good, but is it 260 gold when I could reroll for something better good? No, not really. Sting spells get plus 10 magic power and piercing. I do have one. I don't think it's worth it though. Check the caverns, peep this shit. Oh, yeah. Minor refraction, hell yeah. And check the temple. Hey, there was a value stone. So now in hindsight you can say, oh, I should have gone value stone, and you would be technically correct. Quick look, I'm at 70, 80, 95 right now. Okay, gotta take a purge stone. Goes on restore. Restore for sure. And 80, 90, 105, yeah. That's fine. I just go over by a touch. So, on the Divinity, we'll cross that bridge when we get there, I guess. I have a problem, which is that my Animus dies currently. I think on the Divinity what I will do is I will use March of Shield to rotate who's getting the armor from the Welder Helper. Because the upside of the Divinity is that the Divinity gives me a constant kill on my imps. 100% consistent imp death, which is really good. The downside is, of course, the Divinity is pummeling 10 damage on my Animus every turn, and that's very scary. If we assess that now and talk about it, it's very fixable. This is greedy. I would not recommend this, but also I like money. And I don't think I care that much if this enemy lives. Yeah, and it doesn't. I would not recommend it, but I have so many answers to the question of how do I stop this Quill Marksman from running me down that it felt like it had to be good. Okay, I'm gonna expedite here a little bit. I feel like I'm doing a lot of double checking that I don't need to do. The only thing to concern myself with is the boss, which is Crystal Cloak. Frig you, Crystal Cloak. Nobody likes you. And Transmission. Crystal Cloak has been handled. Just a quick math there if I can get the passage up, I cannot. So we're gonna have a lot of chump blockers here, and that's the plan for Crystal Cloak, is to block. And it should be fine. The problem is that I can't really March of Shields well. Could be alright. I don't need the Tiresome Climb or anything, really. So I've talked about this at length now, I feel, but Crystal Cloak, if you are wondering why I'm about to do what I'm about to do, which is put a Queen's Implant or a Fledgling Imp here, it's because Crystal Cloak always loses 1 on the stealth timer. Crystal Cloak stealth 100% ticks down by 1, so like it goes down by 1. Now if I were to press end turn here, I've showed this on multiple times. Let me check if I won't die here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will die. Okay, I have to tank the wave, sadly, but you'll have to take my word for it that if you play a single unit on the floor with Crystal Cloak does not lose any extra stealth. That is what you have to understand. Yeah, you can see it was a little close here. So unfortunately, I couldn't illustrate it for you. I might have been okay, but it was cutting it a little close. Important work is very good. Impressive is also fine, but important work is better. Bramble Preserve Thorns, Edge Prior, hell no. So I picked all of this so that I could go to the duplicate. Remember that so that I don't just wander off here. Amber Chest Plates is fine. The other two are also pretty bad. Gnarled Root, Volatile Gauge. I'll take the chest plates, thank you. Event says... Oh, plus 25 is great. Hell yes, I want plus 25. 58 HP Animus of Will? Absolutely. You might be thinking, what about plus 10? The problem with plus 10 is that my imps won't die consistently, and I don't like that. I will duplicate Ritual. I feel excellent about this run. I'm gonna say it in no uncertain terms. I feel very good. Not hard to say. We have Light Skiff. We gotta have a boring run now. We had a really good one already. I do want to play bottom 4 though to fight the curses off, so I will do that. Keep in mind we could be putting Animus of Will in front for a little more value. I'm gonna have to sack this Queen's Impling. That's okay though. I can just like, oh, I can hidden passage it, that's similar. Yeah, why not? Why not bye-bye? Train Stewards should get played out. I'm not going to keep them for chunk blocking. This isn't a high damage output fight. We're playing down here, of course, to fight the curses, and that's it. The chump blockers are going to do enough work for me, I think. Yeah, they are. I'm not under any duress here. Particularly. I should play the Queen's Impling out. I don't want to let them pile up. I mean, it doesn't take long for Animus of Will to kill everything now. We have enough damage scaling. A lot of times, I feel like I pull back on the damage scaling because I feel like it doesn't need to be done. This is where my damage scaling should be a lot higher than I think it needs to be. 661? Go get him, Train Steward. He does a great job. Another line, by the way, you could absolutely skip Queen's Tail and go for the drop cage, because drop cage is also fine here. I did say hell no to drop cage like it wasn't good. It is good, do not get me wrong. I just prefer to play it this way. I prefer Queen's Tail and to cycle the deck faster, because that's higher damage scaling in a run where I don't... So I guess what I should say more accurately here, the drop cage line is better if you don't have light skip, because light skip is going to do a lot of covering for you right now. It's going to handle a lot of the issues that you would face here with getting run over because you don't have a lot of HP. The wave damage output is 0 with light skip, which is good enough for me. I am down to clown here. I could play Ascend. It doesn't matter here. We do... That matters a little bit. 19 times 2 does punch me down quite a bit. Alright. Last Stand isn't needed. You could take Unleash the Wildwood here as a heal card for Animus. I think that makes a lot more sense than cycling with March of Shields. It's just another piece of the puzzle. Do I need it though? I might not need it. It might be better to go Last Stand actually. More number bigger or heal. I feel like I have so many answers to the problem of the Divinity now, though, because I have 58 HP. I don't think I need this. I'm gonna go Last Stand. Yeah. Okay, no, I'm gonna take a pause here on this screen, and I'm gonna go get some water, because I can actually start to feel... I can feel the strain. So, I'm gonna pause here so that it's less jarring, I guess. I'll be right back. Alright, water required. You ready? What was I doing here? I was going to take space, but then I got a 1-size upgrade and a space relic, so I'm going to take draw again, I think. You could take energy, but Shardtoe Queen is about to generate us 2 Implings for Hell's Banners every turn, so doubtful, I would say. I don't need money. Give me the Divine 25 gold. The Divine plus 2/5. What do we got here? So, magic shops are less exciting, but what the hell do I want from the steel shop? Yeah, just give me the removals. I'm gonna basically completely disrespect Diligent Seraph because I don't respect him, primarily. Not really too concerned with him. We'll cut the stewards now. This deck feels strong. I would be shocked to see it lose, but if I go too fast, I fear I could trip and fall and break my hips. It would not be good. It would be a long fall down a short pier, if you know what I'm saying. A little long walk off of a short gangplank. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. I was gonna go remove consume, but I should have gone it. It would have been fun. I want to go March of Shields -1. I should have done remove consume. It would be more fun than this. Alright, we're gonna cut Queen's Implings now. They're hard to play. They're clunky. Restore is also pretty bad. This is a deck that wants to get rid of most of its cards. I'm just gonna cut 3 though. Alright, let's go. You feeling good? I'm feeling good. +8. Yeah, so we play top 4 and we let Light Skip carry. Light Skipped, I think I'm ready to say it's a top 1. Brave, daring, I know. But it really is a top 1 relic. Not shocking, particularly, I don't think. I'm gonna send this guy because I want to kill him. Why the hell did I do that? What was I thinking? You know what I was thinking? I was thinking blood, kill, murder. That's what I was thinking. Also, I mean, it does let me kill this collector, so there was a real reason to do it, but I was not thinking about that reason. I was thinking blood, kill, murder, as previously established. As I'm sure you're well aware by now, I was thinking blood, kill, murder. Roughly in that order. Kill. The problem that we're going to start to face is that these Welder Helpers are going to pile up on me. However, I don't think I care. Basically at all. Because I'm just going to have a 150 times 5. Yeah, so like I said, I'm going to start to expedite some of these combats like this one. I'm not going to sit here and min-max when in reality we can just play the rage cards and go effectively. My unit is doing 178 times 5. He is, what was I saying earlier? What was I putting it? Blood, kill, murder? No, I don't think so. That doesn't sound like me, does it? There's some fun. This loser, this is all over. I guess I should have visually confirmed that that was death, because they could have been infused or something scary, but imagine dying because imagine dying there while I have 5,000 or 1,000 attack or something like that. How much was that? Anyway, Transcendent. Sure. No Awake, I don't need it. I will go... I was thinking about going to the Duplicate, but I'm gonna go left. Resonant Shard is cool. You could also take the Broken Horn. I don't want to play Cheater's Hand, man. I'm gonna take Lost Luggage. It only draws me 3, but that's okay. Firestone Housing? Dang. Rage doesn't decay is cool. Also, Firestone Housing on my unit has 4 upgrades, so never mind. I retract my dang. There's many good options for Holdover here. I actually like Holdover Import and Work the most. I think Holdover Import and Work, Holdover Tiresome Climb are both very strong. Go -1 here, reroll 4. Double stack Tiresome Climb is pretty good. 1 cost the Last Stand. Give me my 3 HP back. I take Rage Doesn't Decay because I'm a believer. I believe in Rage Doesn't Decay supremacy. And away we go. Alright, 105 of 100 at full HP. This one's fun. Yesterday's run was very enjoyable as well, but it's fun to just play something that's standard and good. I could go put up the good fight against the Purifiers on the bottom floor, but I fear for Shardtail Queen's existence if I do that. I'm gonna have a running out of cards problem. I think that it's fine as long as I recognize it and don't waste good cards. I can blood kill murder here. Oh, I could have blood kill murdered! Ah! I shouldn't take this curse. It's a mistake. What a hand. I don't even need the armor, I don't think. I'm gonna eat March of Shields. I think it's the worst card here. I want to leave room for damage scaling. I guess I do actually have to play Welder Helper though to play all of this garbage out. And we can just Tiresome Climb. Here, let's do this. So we can diffuse the wave a little bit, lower the number of enemies we have to hit potentially. That makes a lot of sense to me. Yeah, because this guy's living currently, so that was a right play. Consume this. Steel in hands. I expedited the prior fights so that I could put the time into this fight. This is okay. If I play it now and then I play Last Stand, I should have way more than enough attack, I think. Fuck you, Purifier. Yeah, whatever. None of this really matters now. I'm just in the waiting room here. I'm awaiting. Give me the Steel Enhancer. I do have important work because it's held over. Don't forget. We held that card over. Play the curses. Ascend this. That seems like a mistake. I don't think I want to find out. I don't want to fuck around and find out here. Okay, I'm gonna throw this Welder Helper away. I don't need this guy. Too bad about that stealth, huh? We could chunk a lot of health out. Alright. So, I would like to play... I'm gonna eat the Steel Enhancers first, because I think they're the least utility. Fledgling hits the floor. Ritual Battle hits the floor. Hit him with the last stand. Yeah, it's 438 times 5. Ah! I took a damage. No! No! You fool! It's okay, this run wasn't flawless anyway. Hey, if you don't mind with my 485 times 5, I'm gonna kinda just expedite now. Because my unit does, like, a lot of damage here. Yeah, this looks like quite a bit. Yeah, 936 goes through the boss here. It's not like I'm gonna get a pre-relentless or anything, so we can just, like, play the cards out and go. I am very confident here. Give me the tiresome time. Take him to 5 days. We have plenty of answers to the Divinity. I have, like, 3 or 4 different ideas that are working towards that. I have good damage scaling. I have Transcendent. Truly, what's not to like? And the Divinity also makes life easier than the last fights. Remember, this fight is going to be on average easier because I have a free kill on my imps permanently now. And I get to dodge Ember Drain here. How lovely. Man, we stink. It's impossible for the Divinity to kill me here. He just cannot draw, or like I cannot draw in a way where I don't reach a card that saves me from the Divinity. It's not conceivable. This isn't hyperbole. I'm not doing like a setup here. I feel like it sort of sounds like it's a setup. It's not a setup. It just can't happen. Again, we can diffuse the wave a little bit. Clear easy enemies with Ascend. Make the first wave a little bit easier. Like, ultimately, as much as the Divinity wants to try, I do have tiresome fun. Divinity no longer gets to kill my imps. Only I do. Another thought, of course, was to just start March of Shields swapping around, but I don't think I need to do that. So we have 306 going through here. That makes sense to me, right? Yeah, I don't care if that back deck goes up. We just want to, like, when we have a lot of excess damage, just use it to make sure we don't get hit randomly. These fights could be closer than they seem. And yeah, we even have Steel Enhancer. It's not a lot of healing, but it's not a lot of damage in this run either. That's the thing. Like, I'm not pumping crazy healing or adding crazy health points out, but I'm also not, like, taking a lot because of Light's Gift. Couldn't find it. Couldn't find it in the old brain. I got there. 846 only? Might have lethal here. Kill this. That's 1419. Next turn for sure. 936. Oh, come on. Ah, fine. I think it's because, yeah, the imps didn't get a kill anymore. The imps lost their ability to get a kill. You're living at, like, 9. Get the hell out of here. Alright, GG. That was fun. Good run. Very enjoyable. I like it when it all comes together like that. I think you could play the same run with Shattered Shell, but it doesn't really matter, does it? Well, no, you couldn't play the same run with Shattered Shell because there was no Shattered Shell. You could play the same run with Husk Hermit, and that would be okay. But either way, a W is a W. Where did I take damage? I took 1 damage on Talos. Damn, dude. That was actually close. That was close to the perfect run. I took 2 damage on that run. That was it. We're getting closer and closer. But, like I said, I'm not gonna, like, make bad choices to try to preserve my Pyre HP. It's just something that'll happen naturally at some point, and I'll go, hey, there it is. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, do not forget to leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.